All right. Peace, peace. Blessing Safo, the success scholar, honorable one, Akishkwa, me here. Man, I just saw something. I almost had a car accident. I was pulling up here. I'm actually going to a conference, not a traditional education, but something where I'm going to learn how to do better for myself. And I saw Miss Yvette Carnell, I don't know what to call her. I don't know if she's like a Bernie Sanders supporter or like a socialist Green Party or just a talker. But she has truly hit an all-time low by now attempting to discredit the book Think and Grow Rich. Now, there's more than one, and she framed it about black people reading Think and Grow Rich. Now, she encourages voting and we gotta vote, and I think we voted for President Barack Obama. So I don't know what she's pushing or and where these people come from, but it's a psychology of defeat, and we have these social political Negroes, socialist political Negroes, and I don't want to call them that, but I mean, I don't know what they believe that this society is going to have a total equality. I mean, you got to be productive. You have to learn. You have to educate yourself. And I made the statement on her post that, like I said, I think I said it, that if people died for the right to vote, they died for the right to read. So to the poor people that may not know any better or have not, took the time to read and have self-esteem issues and just want to be talkers, this was an absolute all-time low even for her. And for Dr. Boyce Watkins to have been affiliated with her up until recently, I just question his his well-roundedness, his intellectual miseducation. I know he went to school for a PhD, but like, if you knew, like, as an adult, you should have purged her. She should have been cleansed before he gave her a damn platform, probably because she light-skinned, and I don't know, but I mean, you can't let people dumb our people down like this. I mean, now the Japanese, and not to suggest that they got their way based upon just reading by itself, but we need high intellectual development, and that book, it gives more than just talking about money, but this woman, she has a deep-rooted poverty psychology. and so she, this is where her statement was. She said, I cringe or I laugh when people have Think and Grow Rich on their reading list, and something about believing in magic. Huh? No, I'm simply saying that what I'm saying, whether, you know, it's going to be magic or whatever within the society, you know, people need a message of transformation. People need a message of believing that they can transform their situation. Whether we choose to agree with that or less, you know, we are promoting some savior complex that somebody, some great savior is going to come from out of nowhere to save the poor black people and give us some resources, and we're going to vote our way to wealth and ownership and the assets. Is if you didn't do it with a black president in office, when 99% of black people 99% of black people voted for President Obama, you can't expect to get anything from anyone else. I'm sorry to let you know, and this is why persons need to read things like Dr. Amos Wilson. You won't be hoodwinked. You won't be a miseducated Negro. You won't be running around talking about politics and trying to, you know, just talk about the Democratic Party and all this other stuff. You know, you'll evolve. Yes, you'll have you know, some type of understanding of these issues, but you're not sitting around waiting for somebody to do something for you, right? So, and not to suggest that we don't deserve anything, or we're not supposed to own anything. I'm sorry, that we're not supposed to receive anything for our labor. But to say that we shouldn't be reading books like Think and Grow Rich, hell, well, why don't you write a book and say, don't think and be poor? How about that? How about that, Yvette Carnell and Dr. Boyce Watkins? You know, you need to check this woman. You know, she's doing a total disservice to black people with the level of miseducation. She went to Howard and she became a miseducated Negro, and that's what these college Negroes learn. Well, one of the things that they learn, you know, and they want to teach the masses of black people, you know, yeah, go to school, go to school, and most black people are not able to go to school. So we're gonna read books like this. I'm not talking about me personally, but you know, we need individuals that are gonna be personally taught, you know, and read books like that. Because again, I'll put someone that read that book and their abilities, you know, from reading that book up against anyone else, because I know that some of the principles, for instance, you know, they go beyond much of the miseducation that, you know, people like her and Dr. Boyce Watkins, the pals, you know, well, they're not, you know, pals any longer, but, you know, what they've been miseducated about. So, again, I believe she's hit an all-time low. The woman has lost whatever little bit of mind she had, or thought she had, but to suggest that somebody believing in magic from reading this book, no, it's just, I mean, it's a part of many books, and it should be a part of many books. And many people have used that book. But, man, I've never in my life seen somebody so ideologically induced in in poverty psychology. She's a philosopher of poverty. My God. And Dr. Boyce Watkins, for all the good that he did, he made some bad decisions by giving her such a large platform. And now all of the defeated Negroes, all of you lost souls, you've all run up under her and say, damn, I'm poor for life. I'm not shit. I ain't never gonna be shit. Black people ain't gonna be shit. So I might as well not even read nothing. Let me just go and get a drink and talk about politicians, why my life is so miserable. So I'm just like, man, we gotta grow up. We can't be so ignorant. So ignorant. And let me just say for the record, I've read 100 books a year for 11 years on many diverse topics. I've read the poverty type books, and why poverty exists. I see much of that, but I'm not sitting here hanging out at shelters, cheerleading, saying, yay, we poor, yay, we poor, and we ain't going, and this woman ain't run for office, not supporting no candidates. I wonder, did she show up at any, the RNC or the DNC or any state level caucuses or the progressive caucuses or the Green Party? Hell, I don't know if you're green, but did you show up at the Green Party convention? I just want to know. So again, I just needed to say, I'm not sounding hateful. I'm just saying that, this woman has hit an all-time intellectual low. And some of these people that listen to her, man, I remember I was at a film and somebody asked me, do you know Yvette Carnell? As if I was supposed to say, oh yeah. I'm like, man, you Negroes need to read, man. Y'all need to grow the hell up, man. I'm like, I gotta disconnect and discontinue some of you Negroes, man. I'm like, y'all stuck on stupid. You want to sit there and read all the kind of these statistics, and many people have read them all, but you too ignorant to know about these people. You stuck on YouTube reading these, listening to these people with their poverty, deep-rooted poverty psychology, and they not making no moves to get any better. They think that voting for somebody is going to transform. I bet they not sharing their little crumbs, their little pennies, their porridge with no damn body. Are they sharing their house with the homeless? They sharing their bed? Are they sleeping four people to one bed, sacrificing for the revolution? Hell no, they not. I bet you they not. So don't try to be a poor righteous teacher and a philosophy of ignorance to the minds of black people. Matter of fact, so if any of y'all SOS stuck on stupid to keep listening to her, she need to take that simple, miseducated, self-hating, self-defeat, poverty psychology stuff and go somewhere with it. Take that crap somewhere else to some ignorant Negroes. We read. The slave master would kill you for reading a book. So, to try to discredit people from reading, I'm like, and some people will look up to her because of Dr. Boyce Watkins, because he co-signed her ass into the black community. And many of these Negroes keep on liking and sharing and coming up asking the damn Success Scholar Do I know a Yvette Carnell? Do I know an Yvette Carnell? Like, man, don't ask me that. Tell her she need to go read some damn books. She need to read a lot of books. She don't need to be talking. And you all don't need to keep co-signing her ignoramus. So I'm out, y'all. Peace, man.